After reviewing the charge screen, we can now move on to our actions, indicating what we did on the patient and what our follow-up plan is. Let's go ahead and click on Actions. Our action was maybe possibly that we reviewed this account, or we even called the insurance carrier, or we tried calling the patient. I'm going to go ahead and just put reviewed. My defaults of next action are going to automatically default for me. I'm going to go ahead and put in here reviewed account. ID number is missing alpha prefix. I will call Blue Cross Blue Shield tomorrow to try and identify this. So our follow-up action is going to be call insurance. And I'm actually not seeing anyone in here for call insurance, so I'm going to click add new. I'm going to do call insurance. Follow-up day is 1. I'm going to save it, close it, and then go ahead and double click on it. And my follow-up date will be defaulted. If I had a promised payment amount from the patient, I could go ahead and indicate that here. However, I haven't called the patient, so I'm going to click Save. Now, the point of this is that maybe I'm spending all day today to reviewing accounts, identifying the ones that I need to call on versus the ones that I need to send collection letters or whatever else the case may be. And tomorrow, I'm going to do all of the follow-up work on these accounts. So again, this one I'm just going to review, indicate that I need to call the insurance tomorrow, and move on to my next one. If I had a collection letter, I could go ahead and click on my letters. I have my collection templates here that I could go ahead and click on my collection letter. And then I can view the letter, I can batch it, or I can print it. I'll go ahead and click my view. So here's my collection letter. From this level, I can batch it, or I could print this, or I can click cancel. I'm going to go ahead and click cancel for right now. I could go ahead and click batch at this point. Maybe I'm not at a stage where I'm ready to print my collection letters. I'll click batch. It's going to come over here and it's going to say I'm sending letter 1 because it's tied to my batch. Sending patient collection letter. I'll do a call on the 13th after I call the insurance carrier. I'm going to go ahead and click save. Go back to my letters, and here is my archived letters. My collection letter, I'm the collector, the date that I've done this, and then has it been printed? It's set to no, which means I need to go to my batch print to go ahead and print it, which we'll do later, but you can at least look at this. We can also do the print where it would give me the option of printing it right now. At this level, I can go to my action history, and I can view all history on this patient. I can hover over to view all information on this account and view all history. If I select a line item, I can select View Detail, and I can now view my action history. We will also be able to see this on the patient's notes screen. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. I'm going to click on Bart Simpson here. I'm going to go to my Notes tab. I will select Other Notes. And here are all my collection notes. I could always sort by type, by date, or by user by selecting filtered options. I'll go ahead and close this screen. So again, we're in our Notes tab, selecting our Other Notes. Some other cool features about the Collections module is you can go to your Responsible Party tab, and you can select your Collections button, and it will pull you into your Collections module for this patient or this responsible party. So I could go ahead and click on this, and of course it'll take me right into my Bart Simpson, which I've already currently got up in my Collections module. The other thing is maybe we're ready to print our batch letters. From this stage, I can click on the word File and go to my batch print. And here are my 2 collection letters, one for Jeff Bradley and one for Bart Simpson. Now this was done by somebody else, and so maybe I'm not ready to print that. I could always just select mine, and I can select print. If I wanted to select print all, I can choose this option. This is really nice when you're working from home or from an outside office that doesn't have a printer. You can either call another office and ask them to print it for you, or you can come into the office and print it when you're ready. At a later time, you could always do batch reprint if you needed to print it again. Once we do print that out, the patient's history would indicate that we have printed it.